Well, Arsenal fan, welcome to Chom Sports News, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Gabriel Jesus injury answer given, but Bukayo Saka missing. Things spotted in Arsenal training. Arsenal are completing their final preparations before taking on Brentford at the Emirates Stadium on Saturday. The Gunners have the chance of going to the top of the table with both Liverpool and Manchester City facing one another a day after Arsenal play. There has been much focus in the week following the latest massive win, a 6-0 away victory at Sheffield United, about the potential return of some of the club's key players and the recovery of some concerns from the visit up north. Both Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka, for instance, were admitted by Mikel Arteta to have had issues following their substitutions. Thankfully, Arsenal have provided a glimpse behind the scenes and into the work done on the field at the Sabre Realty Training Center. Whilst it is worth always remembering that the cameras will not be able to nor want to catch everything, it does give us some answers about which Football.London has broken down. Gabriel Jesus shakes off the knock. There had been some concerns that Gabriel Jesus had suffered an issue during the game against Sheffield United. The Brazilian was seen struggling toward the end of the game despite only coming on as a substitute. However, the center forward was indeed shown in the images and took part in training. Mikel Arteta had said last week that they would not be sure how much he could play. Well, he's fit enough. But knowing how long he will last is something different probably, but we didn't want to take any risks after the result that we had against Newcastle, he said ahead of the weekend. Obviously, we need him fit. He's a massive player for us, and we want to make sure that now we load the players in the right way. Gradual integration appears the smartest play. Thankfully, with Kai Havertz in such great form, there is little need to risk the Brazilian from the start anytime soon. Jurrien Timber's road to a comeback. It is difficult not to get excited about seeing Jurrien Timber training again with the team. He was involved last week in some of the sessions at the Emirates Stadium, but Arteta was keen to temper expectations of his return, and expectantly he was not ready for the team that traveled on Monday night. The injury is such that the club are being cautious to the highest degree despite being overjoyed with his progress, Football.London understands. Having the Dutch international available for the run-in will be a massive boost to the team and give Arteta more options in defense. With Ben White now inverting from the right, it is likely that this would be a role Timber might also flourish in, creating healthy competition at right back which previously had not been available. Like Jesus, any integration is sure to be gradual. Double absence. Both Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka were not spotted in the Arsenal training images. However, if indeed their presence was just missed by the cameraman, which is possible, it will be answered this weekend as Arteta sounded optimistic. We had Martinelli and Bukayo with little issues, but we are pretty positive that hopefully they can be part of that, but we'll have to wait and see how they are tomorrow, he said when asked for the latest team news. In their place, Leandro Trossard and Emile Smith-Rowe were in training with Reiss Nelson and Fabio Vieira, who have all played in wide areas. Thanks for visiting, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment.